Robin Henning, and welcome to another Exchange Life Nugget of Truth. You know, each one of us has fleshly temptations that the enemy will taunt us with. So how do we walk in the victory that is ours in Christ over the temptations of the flesh? In Ephesians chapter 4, Paul talks about the exchange process that is vital to walking in victory. We have to put off the flesh and put on the mind of Christ. Now, it is not enough to just put off the flesh, just try harder not to sin. There has to be a complete exchange. Whatever the sin is that the enemy is coming at us with, whatever that temptation is, we not only have to stop choosing to take the bait, but we also have to start willfully coming to Jesus and seeking what He has for us instead. Let me use a simple illustration. You know, Satan knows that I love soft pretzels. They're delicious. It's hard for me to stop with just one. The enemy is never going to tempt me to overindulge in Brussels sprouts, even though I like them. But you put a plate of fresh soft pretzels in front of me, and it's really going to be hard for me to stop with just one or two. So I don't need them at all. I've moved south. They don't even know what they are. Anyway, it's not a struggle for me anymore because I can't get them. But anyway, so how can I process this out to gain freedom? Well, first I have to ask the Lord who taught me to overeat soft pretzels. Well, that's pretty simple. So every Sunday with the family, getting a dozen soft pretzels at the bazaar, and everybody's eating them. So I have to walk through then forgiving the family for teaching me to do that and teaching me to indulge the fleshly appetites of food. And then I ask the Lord, okay, if I give you my appetite for soft pretzels, then what will you give me in exchange? And then I walk through that exchange process with Jesus. I willfully choose to yield that appetite to Him and put off those false ways of fulfilling it and come to Jesus to be the one who is that one who meets my needs and satisfies me. So I also have to ask the Lord, okay, what lies am I believing? What lies am I believing about food or about soft pretzels or whatever it is? And then as He starts to show me what those lies are, it can be really simple, like this will satisfy, or this will make me feel better, or just one more. I ask the Lord then to, okay, address those lies for me, Lord. What do you think about that? What is the truth? And having the Spirit of the Lord establish your thoughts with the truth is so powerful. It obliterates the hold the enemy can have on you just by hearing that truth. But we not only have to hear it, we have to receive it. Lord, I choose to willfully exchange the lie for your truth. Lord, I confess I believe the lie that eating these soft pretzels will make me feel better. Lord, I renounce that lie because the truth is, one's okay, but as many as I usually would eat, that's going to make me feel sick. So, Lord, I ask you to take the ground back I gave to the enemy through believing that lie. So, asking the Lord to interact with us in these areas where the enemy has got that foothold, and we examine it and say, okay, who taught me to do this? Lord, what lies am I believing? Lord, what will you give me in exchange? And willfully choosing to put the thing of the flesh off, that temptation of the flesh off, willfully choosing to receive what God has for us that is better, and doing that on a regular basis when the enemy's coming at, and he'll lose the ground, he'll lose that advantage and that opportunity, and we'll start to see more and more reality and experience of the freedom and the victory that's ours. Jesus has already attained the victory. He's already attained our freedom from sin. But we have to learn to put off the flesh, put on the mind of Christ. We have to do both. And we have to yield the battle to the Lord. Lord, this is your fight, not mine. The enemy will skedaddle when we bring Jesus into the fray. So, beloved, I hope you glean some things from this. I hope this encourages you. I hope you have a blessed week in Jesus. We'll see you next time.